Hi guys, how are you doing? Papa K here, hope you're all well. Got a review for you tonight. Tonight we're going to look at the 510 ATTY, available from Flatwire UK for £27.95. Now, I actually bought these RDAs, so they were not given to me for review. I actually purchased. I've got this one, the stainless steel, and I also have the red one, which is called the vinyl. They're both identical, it's just the red one's got this sort of sunglasses sort of logo and vinyl on it. I don't know whether it's supposed to be attached to Mick Jagger and Martin Scorsese TV programme vinyl, but it's the same sort of logo on the front of the RDA. Not sure. But anyway, yes. These are made by a company called 510 Distro. They make the CW atomizer, but this is the 510 ATTY. Very simple. It's 22mm in diameter. It has half a velocity style deck. I'll show you in the close-ups, but the deck, it's got the two posts very similar to the velocity, but rather than having the two holes in each post like the velocity, it's only a single, it's half the size, but very easy for building on. Nice deep juice well, and on the base of these atomizers, it's 304 stainless steel, but there's also a lot of Delrin. You've got these sort of Delrin plates on the bottom for heat dissipation, which work really well. You've got this chuff enough sort of top cap Delrin as well, with cycloptic airflow. There's no 510 adapters. What you see is what you get. It's a very simple, very basic device. It's £27.95 as I said, and it's a pucker USA design and USA built RDA. So we'll go down to the close-up and I'll show you it in detail. Okay guys? Right, now for the close-up of the 510 ATTY and the vinyl. And this is, I've currently got the 510 ATTY on my Noisy Cricket with a 0.6 build in it. Apologies, the coils are disgusting. Twisted Claptons, yeah, very, very messy. But I'm using Elements banana nut bread, and it's it's a really sticky, it's a coil killer. Those coils are only 2 days old. Right, put this back on. Let's take a look at a clean one. Right, so you get these RDAs in this little tube case here. This is the 510 logo here on top. You've got 510 ATTY on the side, and this one we have the vinyl. Now the vinyl is identical to this one. You've got a black, a silver, and the vinyl. So in the pack you get a couple of spare O-rings and a couple of spare Phillips head screws. And in the box we have the device itself. This is the vinyl. As you can see, it's got the sunglasses with the vinyl written above it. I don't know whether it's... I know there's a TV series now at the moment, Mick Jagger and Martin Scorsese vinyl. I don't know if it's, you know, part of that, but it's a very interesting design on this RDA, I must admit. This is the red one, the vinyl, as I said. You've got stainless steel, and you have a black ring as well. Right, let's take this apart. That's one thing I have noticed with these RDAs. The O-rings are very tight. So this is the deck itself. Now you've got lovely deep juice wells here, very nicely machined, and you've got this sort of half velocity. You've got a peak insulator there for the positive post, and then you've got this peak insulator coming all the way through as well, and then you've got this copper silver plated 510 pin, which is fully adjustable, so safe to use on your hybrid devices. The post holes are 2mm in diameter. You've got a stainless steel deck, as it's a good 4mm deep. I've had no issues with leaking at all because these O-rings are extremely tight. I mean, I've had to juice up the AFC ring just to get it on and off properly. Then we've got this Delrin ring on the base for heat dissipation, which works really well. No issues with it at all. It's such an easy deck to build on, even though it's half a velocity. And then we've got our AFC ring. Now you've got this Cyclops airflow on both sides. Now you can build this for... It doesn't want to move now. Right, let's look at this AFC. Right, I've now got it set up for single. So that's a setup for single coil. The back's locked off, and then we turn it again. Right, and this is on dual airflow. Now the reason I had to use the pliers there was because the O-rings are extremely tight. It's a very tight fit for the AFC. So once you've set that AFC up, it's not going to move at all. It's a very well put together, very tightly fitted RDA. So you can adjust, as I said, this is 4mm by 12mm across. As you can see, as you adjust on that side, it mirrors on the back. There we go, off it comes. Now the reason it's able to do this either single coil or dual coil is because of the way that the cutouts are in the Delrin top cap. As you can see, you've got this one set at an offset angle. So there's your two for your two airflows, and if you turn it that way, you've got your airflow for your single coil here. So it works really, really well. So if we pop this in that way, this will be set up for single. It's blocked off at the back. But yeah, those O-rings are very tight. I mean, it's a very well put together. But it does look pink in this video light, but actually it is red. It's not pink, it's a definite red. It's just that the light's not picking up the shade of red very well. So yes, that is the 510 ATTY and the 510 vinyl, available from Flatwire UK. I'm going to pop a Flatwire, well, so NI Flatwire 21 coils. Here they are here. This is my 6-wrap NI Flat 21. I'm going to pop this in the vinyl deck, or the 510 ATTY deck. Show you how simple it is. I mean, that's the beauty of flat wire. Once you sort of twist it and set it, it ain't moving, so it's dead easy to slip in and out of posts. Right. There. Like so. And then they go here. Like so. See, dead easy. It's a very easy deck to work with. And I love these Phillips head screws on top. I know with some velocity style decks, you've got these hex screws on the side, and the amount of hex screws that I've rounded off. It's great to see these Phillips head screws, dead easy to work with. Good heavy duty, large screws. Get your deck, get your coil in there nice and tight. Just straighten these up. There we went. Oops, that's not straight. Just straighten my coils up. Hopefully that should be 0.1. 0.14. I do love using flat wire. I know I actually purchase my flat wire that I get, this stuff that I get, I actually buy it myself because I do love it so much. I'm not getting this stuff sent to me for nothing. I mean, Dan's great and he will tell me on new wires and stuff that's coming out, but I purchase this wire because I enjoy using it and it's so easy to build with. Very easy to build with. I mean, there you go, how simple was that? I mean, that was absolutely dead easy. It's a nice deck to build on, the 510 ATTY. Really easy deck to build on. You need to remember as well, it's a very shallow RDA. So the flavour from this RDA is fantastic, and I think it's because it's such a shallow system. Very similar to the Petri or the Derringer. Right, let's get some wick. I've got some Texas Tough, again available from Flatwire UK. There we go, fluff our Texas Tough up. Pop it onto the deck. And cotton's in the deck. Other side. Right, that's us all wicked up. I'm going to put some Enigma Cloud Vappuccino. It's like a coffee cappuccino vape, high VG. Let's get our wicks nice and juiced up. I mean, with the depth of these, or the depth of this juice well, you can get at least 2.5 mils of juice into the RDA. So very good for competition use. Come on, cotton, soak up. I have noticed that Texas Tough does takes a while to take the juice up wicket, and when it does, it holds juice really well. But when it's bone dry, when you're brand new at the packet, it does take a couple of sort of prods and pokes to actually get it to take the juice up into the wick. Right, I'll pop it onto the endless mod and then we'll have a vape and I'll tell you what I think of the 510 ATTY and the 510 Vinyl. Okay then guys, we're back up and we've had a look at the 510 ATTY and the 510 Vinyl. But they're both the same really, just different colour as I said. Anyway, I've got a 0.6 twisted Clapton build in this 510 ATTY, which you saw and is rather mucky, but that's due to this Elements banana nut. It's lovely, it's a beautiful juice, but it's a coil killer. And because the 510 ATTY is so shallow, it's so short, the flavour is just astounding. I mean, the flavour is just beautiful. I mean, I had concerns with this. There's a lot of delving in this atomizer, a lot of delving, and I had concerns thinking, you know, heat's going to go for this, it's going to flex, it's going to warp, but you know, I've been using this on the Noisy Cricket for the past week and nothing. I mean, it's stayed solid, it stayed tight, and I'm really enjoying this build in this RDA. It's a real quality RDA, I must admit, I really do like it. There are cons, and I'll go through them in a minute. I've got the vinyl here, and I've got it on the Endless Mod UK tube mod with the red sleeve. So this is a 0.1, it's 0.12 now, it's the NI flat 21 wire. I'm using the Enigma Cloud, what's it called? Vappuccino. Let's give it a shot. Oh, the flavour is just popping. It's a cloud chucking atomizer, but because I suppose it's so compressed inside there, the flavour is just really nice. Performs really, really well. Yeah, for £27.95 for an authentic quality USA made RDA, it's a good buy. Very good buy. It was so good I bought two of them. Anyway, let's have a look at the cons and the pros. Cons. That AFC is tight. It's very tight. I've had to use a little pair of pliers just to adjust it. It's very difficult to adjust on the fly because of those O-rings and because of the delving construction of the sort of chuffing off top cap. That airflow AFC, it's tight. I mean, it's very tight. I mean, I've been using the black one now. I said black one I've been using solid for a week, and yeah, I mean, it's tight, but there is some adjustment there. You can adjust it on the fly. You can adjust it on the fly. It's just a case of those O-rings bedding in, making sure you've got enough juice on the AFC ring on the inside, so it slips on and off, because you've got this delve in here as well, and it is an extremely tight fit. So that's one major sort of con really, is it's tight, it's very tight. But that could also be a pro because I get no leaking at all. I've had no leaking from this RDA whatsoever because of the O-rings and because of that delving base, because it is so tight. No juice leaks, especially if you're using hybrids. I mean, they're both hybrid mods that I'm using. You've not got any risk of juice leaking down past the O-rings into your battery. So that's a great sort of pro. Another pro, the deck. You've got that half sort of velocity style deck that's got the Phillips head screws in there again, so you're not going to round off those little grub screws. It's proper Phillips screws, so that's a good pro. It's very easy to build on. You've got that deep 4mm juice well with the little grooves cut out as well for your cotton to sit in. So you're holding at least 2 mils of juice in your RDA. Great pro. It's comfortable. It's, you know, because of this Delrin top, it's very comfortable, you know, to vape with. Produces really good vapor and it produces really good flavour. So yes, overall, the 510 ATTY and the 510 Vinyl, available from Flatwire UK for £27.95. 2 big thumbs up, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I'm really impressed with them. Actually, with Flatwire UK, I've been impressed with all the products which I have purchased. I've said that before, but I'll say it again. I've purchased these RDAs and what was the other one? The brass. Yeah, I purchased that as well, and the wires. I even managed to get some Flapton yesterday, but I got that from Evolution Vaping because Flatwire UK is out of stock. But yes, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that short video, and catch you all again soon. Thank you. Bye.